What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of What Did Adam Say? We are on season 4, episode 2, and I'm extremely excited to talk to my guest today because it's one of my longest friends, honestly. Like, I think we became friends around like 16 or 17 years old. We'll figure that out on the show. And we've had some fucking experiences, y'all. So it's gonna be a fun show. Dylan and I haven't gotten to catch up in way too long, probably like 5 years or so, 4 years. So this is about to be fun, y'all. Make sure you subscribe, follow wherever you are, and share this while the intro plays. And let's do the damn thing. Uh-oh.
Wait, what am I doing? Created a movement, won't ruin what you are pursuing. But I wake up every morning, never yawning, cause I wake up with the intent to make today my bitch. And I don't need to hear you talking, so just shut your lips. Cause I'ma make it, yeah, I'ma make it, I'ma make it, I'ma make it. Lord have mercy, I'ma make it. I wake up with the intent to make today my bitch. And I don't need to hear you talking, so just shut your lips. I'ma make it. Yeah, I'ma make it, I'ma make it, I'ma make it. Lord have mercy, I'ma make it up. This shit is crazy, right? This shit is crazy.
This shit is definitely crazy, man. It's been way too long. Oh, I got you muted by accident because I heard some background noise in the intro. This shit is definitely crazy, bro. How the fuck have you been? I tried not to catch up with you too much before the show got started, so that way it's like real catching up on here. Oh, you having audio issues? You hear me? Uh-oh. Dylan's having some audio issues. This is shit that happens on live streams. We will get through it. Just give me 1 second. It's not because I muted you, right? Let me try to just refresh it, Dylan. Sometimes once in a while this thing will error out and then it just will do that. Oh wait, I can hear you now. Can you not hear me? Can everybody hear me? Choo-choo! I see it pinging there. There too. Yeah, I'm definitely working.
I got you.
Okay, now you can hear me?
Yeah, I don't know what happened whenever it switched over. These ones.
Word.
What's up, man? What I missed?
Fucking technical issues. We're too old for this shit, man. I'm just kidding.
Right? I don't even know what this is. What's up, man? I'm excited.
Me too.
It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute.
It really has, dude. It's cool to see a lot of the stuff you're doing. Like, I don't really even know everything you're doing. I know you're definitely going hard with the dog breeding, and not just any normal dog. Your dogs are fucking savages.
It's actually interesting to me. I always think like, man, it's been so long since we really kicked it and you were around like these parts that you never even got to meet my oldest dog, Kobe. You know? So it's like, it's crazy to me that it's really been that long, you know?
Yeah, it's been when I lived in Colorado and you came to my studio. That was the last time I saw you, and that was 2016. Yeah, so 5 years.
Oh, that was? Yeah. But I guess, of course, you wouldn't have seen my dog, so I wouldn't have brought my dog to Colorado.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't even know if those dogs are legal in Colorado for real.
Dude, there's so many dogs that are illegal in Colorado, like pit bulls are one of them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, it's
such a skewed statistic. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Right? I don't get it, man. Let my dogs live, man.
Right. Yeah, if they train well and I have them in a fenced-in yard, what the hell does it matter to you what kind of dog I have? This is America, goddammit.
Exactly, right, man? I mean, dogs are the man's best friend, you know? I feel like everybody should have a dog. Like, I mean, maybe it's not for everyone. I get that, but man, the feeling of coming home to a dog, they're happy to see you. It's not like a girlfriend or a kid or something like that. You know, they're not always happy to see you. A dog's never sad to see you. It's always happy to see you.
Exactly. It's not like a cat where they're just like, "Oh, you're home, feed me, bitch."
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot less emotion there. But then at the same time, a dog's, like a kid. I mean, it's a responsibility you've got for 14 years or however long. You know.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs are a huge commitment. And my fiance doesn't want to get one at all, but I'm like, dude, as soon as we get a house and some land, that we are 1000% getting a dog. Like, I just want you to know that.
They got to, you know, and they protect the place too. You know, you live in a city like this, stuff going on. You gotta have dogs out there protecting the place. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You have to. And I mean, well, Billings is like,
Yeah.
I remember I only went to Billings once when I lived out in Wyoming, and I went with Delano and Regina, rest her soul.
Oh yeah. Man.
And I remember I'm so reckless. This is 2013, guys. All right, so don't judge me, but I may or may not have been hitting a handle of, I don't even remember what kind of liquor, with a homeless dude up in Billings.
What'd you do? You just went down to the corner, like you were on a corner down here, and just decided to.
No, we were all at a bar, me, Delano, and Regina, and every bar had fucking some kind of casino games in it.
Yeah, they do.
And I was lit, dude. Like, I didn't have to drive, so I just got fucking lit. And I went outside, and this homeless guy's just drinking by himself, and I'm like smoking a cigarette. I'm like, "What's up, man? How you doing tonight?" And we just started talking. He's like, "You want a swig of this?" I'm like, "Whatever, bro."
A lot cheaper than the bar, I guess.
I didn't put it on my mouth, you know, like, just got the alcohol. So
it kills bacteria, so you're good, man.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it kills the bacteria of the homelessness.
During this, you know, so I had some reckless youth, and right. One of the ones that just gets me the worst is Jose Cuervo, right, or tequila of any tequila for that matter, like any golden tequila, and some of that hand sanitizer that was coming out this last year smelled like that stuff. I don't know if you smelled it.
Yes.
It smelled just like it. And every time, if I had it on or if somebody had it on profusely, you know, and it puts off those fumes, every time I was like, oh my gosh, just flashback to like high school, you know, like, oh.
Yeah. You like turn blue real quick.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how the hell we went so hard, honestly. Like, so I moved out to Wyoming in 2012. Just because I needed a change. Honestly, it was more than that. Like, it was dark reasons. I was in a deep depression after my grandmother passed away, and then a few months before that, my mother's boyfriend hung himself, and it was just a dark time. And I honestly was like, I'm gonna go to Wyoming. Like, obviously my boys are there. I only knew you and fucking Spencer. That's the only two people I knew.
That's a long way to go.
A long way to go. But you know, I originally was like, it's either gonna work out or I'm gonna kill myself. Like, it's easy to get a gun out there, and
yeah, true that.
Because of everything that happened, like, dude, when I first moved to Wyoming, people treated me like I was fucking famous. Like,
true. I feel like, you know, Cap and I had talked so much about you and the music and stuff that you were doing. We'd promoted so much of it that you know, people already had kind of a familiarity with who you were. And we were like, we hyped it up. We were excited. We're like, yeah, man, we're going next week to pick up A-Tac. And they're like, who's A-Tac? We're like, a rapper from Boston. They're like, oh, cool, you know?
Right.
I don't know what they expected, but they got you, man.
Exactly. And I remember that, like, that show we did, bro, was probably my favorite show I've ever done. I've done probably around 100 shows, and that was my favorite one.
Really, the Kill the Kegs one.
The Kill the Kegs one, dude. That was so fun.
Kill the Kegs, yeah. I remember you know, I had a couple of friends come down even. So at that time, I was in college up in Billings, right?
Yep.
And it was my birthday that night, I believe. And so we had everybody, I had a bunch of friends come down. And I remember there were some people that came down and stuff and watched it. And it was just packed. I mean, it was full of people. It was crazy. Good venue, too. It was a good venue.
That was a good venue, man. Like, the vibe was right in Wyoming for sure. And because of, like, that, and then, like, you and Spencer and the rest of the crew, like, we just, what up? Speaking of Spencer, that's funny.
Yeah, my homies.
It was life changing and life saving, literally, for me. Like, yeah. and
shoot, me too. We were all doing some crazy stuff, and we were hanging on. You know what I mean? We were just hanging on.
Yeah, literally, like, just being reckless for like no reason half the time.
Yeah,
going to lunch and dropping fucking $400, like.
For no reason. I mean, we could have saved some of that money, you know, had gotten something nice, you know, get some equity in something, man. I look back at some of those bottles and the things, you know, Spencer and I talk about that all the time.
Yo, imagine if we would have bought Bitcoin from Spencer back then.
No joke, Spencer. How come you didn't hit us up back then and tell us, hey, man?
He did.
He said he didn't. Yeah, he did. He should have enforced it. He should. You know, you don't need to be popping all these bottles, guys. Invest in the future.
Like, let's get $400 worth of Bitcoin instead, guys. Like, one night of party, and we'll just skip it.
That'd be nice, man.
Dude,
I feel like we all had an early jump on the crypto come up though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, well,
I feel like
knowing about it.
Spencer really influenced that a lot too. You know, when we were younger,
Oh, facts.
I remember he was just on his grind with all that stuff, and I was like, cool, man. Like I didn't understand it for the longest time. You know, I was just like, all right. It's funny to see where all that's come in just a short period of time. Technology moves so fast. You know, it's nuts, man. Especially in that regard too. Especially when it's making you money.
Yeah, I have some Cardano sitting in a wallet right now, and let me see, because it was like going up rapidly today.
That ADA, yeah, it's been funny, man. That Cardano, the last couple of years have just been funny, but the last few weeks have been pretty extreme too. You know, it
Yep.
raised 30-something%, then 10, then another 10 or 15%, then broke $3, dropped back down. Yeah, that ADA is nice, man. And TRX is even, it's been a.
Oh, you have Tron?
Yeah.
Oh, are you doing the Tron program, like where you make money every month off it?
No, I'm not. I should be. You know, I was bought heavily into
Dude.
Tron a long time ago, and a really good friend and I were like, "Yo, we're gonna sell this right when it hits 25 cents." And I could have got rid of it and just had like a really good outcome. You know what I mean? And instead, I got greedy, Adam. I got so greedy, and I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna wait for 30 cents." And then before I knew it, it was such a steep decline. I couldn't get rid of it. Hung on to the stuff for a minute, man. I've had it for a while since, but it's in a healthy spot now. We've got a healthy relationship again.
Dude, I gotta hook you up with my homie, because I've actually been meaning to do it. It's like $120 worth of Tron minimum that you got to put in, and it literally like just gains 50% interest every month.
Every
Like,
month.
Every month, dude. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Wow.
So it's
Yeah. The Tron was a cool technology, you know. It's funny how this stuff works, man. It all grows and develops so fast, and everyone hops on the hype train with something so quickly, though, you know. And then maybe it turns out that that's not how it works, and just the fluctuations insane in the crypto market.
It really is. Like, I'm looking at my Chainlink, and everybody I knew was like, get into Chainlink, and then fucking it just dropped. The floor just dropped out of it. It's just like,
Really? I think I bought a Chainlink in Gemini a while back,
oh,
if I'm not mistaken. You ever mess with Gemini at all?
no.
It was one of the first ones I ever got into a long time ago. And
Is it one of the apps to like buy crypto?
yeah. I got a little bit of some Chainlink.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I like that only because it accrues interest. So I've gotten a bunch of free. I think I've gotten like 0.3 free link this year.
That's pretty cool, man.
Because I'm pretty sure I bought 10.
You know, I had a discussion a little while back. You know, I had a pretty healthy 401k, and so I kind of had that first little come up with crypto back in like 2017, I think it was, right? And try to diversify, right? Get into the actual stock market, do that whole thing. And you just weren't seeing the returns, you know, you just weren't seeing returns. And like, you also weren't seeing some of the losses and stuff by all means, you know?
Right.
You know, the crypto market's crazy in that regard, but man, I was really, after a while, I started looking at my 401k and saying, okay, well, an annual, you know, interest or an annual increase of 7%. I mean, that's not 15% maybe, and that's not great. That's, you know, I'd like to see like 30-40% return on my income if possible, you know, or on my investment.
My Cardano is 4x right now. It's like,
yeah, I mean, no brainer, right? Like, if you can get into some of the stuff, the big thing is, you know, don't treat it like a game. Don't treat it like a game or gambling. I mean, make sure that, you know, you treat it like investments. And I think we all kind of get reckless with that sometimes. Or at least I know I have, you know, that's how it's like that.
I mean, I've made my mistake of just selling too soon most of the time.
That's been a mistake too. Yeah. I made that mistake with Bitcoin. I mean, shoot. I mean, I see it up in the 50,000 to 60, was 60 for a while, 70. I mean, holy smokes, man.
Yep.
Could you imagine?
Fuck no.
It's crazy, man. So you want to know what I've been up to, man? This is what I've been up to. This summer I've been trying to hike. You know, I do the dog thing, right?
Yep. Like, in what sense? Like, are you trying to do like high terrain? Are you trying to like go like do some summits?
You know, actually, I did a couple of pretty cool hikes this summer. We went up to this place, Cloud Peak Wilderness area, and went up and just like camped up there under the stars. It's such a high elevation. It's just super clear skies, beautiful, and the rocks and everything. We did not summit a peak. No, I wasn't about that life. I was I was fine down by a couple of lakes and stuff, just chilling, man. But it was fun, you know, and the stars and everything just breathtaking, right? So doing some of that. Unfortunately, I actually wasn't able even to take a dog with me that time because one of my dogs had hurt his paws, and he was the one I wanted to take at the time. And you know, and then I work, you know, I do full time work as a marketing director for the company that I work for. Do stuff there, make videos and ad campaigns, things like that. And then, you know, just a couple other businesses, man. I mean, like I do some marketing stuff on the side, like videos, things like that, you know, websites, that pain of websites. I mean, I can't even feel you. I can't even tell you, man, how much I feel you on that.
It's tough too because like I don't really have the capital to pay to build one, so it's like I always just end up doing it myself. And
Yeah.
like last night, someone sat with me from the VFriends community and was just like helping me build it, like just ideas for it to make it better. And just like it was nice having another eye there that was just, yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe do it this way.
You know, there's a couple of pretty cool builders too that you can use. I mean, so like if you're building a WordPress, I'm most familiar with WordPress, of course, and a couple of really cool builders through WordPress sites. You know, like I used Elementor to build a site here a couple months ago. I was super impressed with it. I built a couple sites since using the same program. Really cool, or plugin. Really cool.
A lot of people use that. I use Squarespace. That's what I went with, and I loved it. And now they've made some changes to it that I'm just like, I don't know if that's it, guys. Like it's like they tried to oversimplify it a little bit.
Oh gosh, and then
it's like I don't even know how to embed anything anymore. I don't know. I like got to relearn the whole system. So it's like, fuck.
Adobe used to do that. They used to take shortcuts out of stuff, and you're like, where did my shit? All of a sudden, it's doing a different function or something. I mean, I swear they've done that a couple times on me. I swear.
Definitely, 100%, dude. They do that shit all the time. I'm just like, why? Where's my shortcuts go? Why'd they get deleted?
You remember how easy it used to be to pirate software? Man, I couldn't imagine living in this day and age where it's so difficult to pirate software, man.
Yeah, I mean,
these cloud systems and stuff.
At least it's semi-affordable.
Yeah,
you know, like WordPress does power like 80% of the internet. That's a good point, Spencer. Fucking
Spencer's told me that before in conversation.
Has he really?
Yeah, years ago when I was first trying to really get into these building websites, man. So I can't even tell you how many times I would call that poor guy and say, "Hey, I got a problem, man. I built this big, you know, whatever it was I did, and then I messed something up. You know, I'm like, I need you to help me." And he's going through code, like, "Man, you really did it this time."
Oh my god, yeah, I would do the same shit, bro, because he built atacmusic.com for me, and then like I would try to add something, and then it would just like fuck up the whole website. And I'm like, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do it.
Poor guy, man. He's been bailing us all out with tech stuff, like, you know, for a decade plus, 2 decades plus.
It's true.
He should be. We're lucky he's not billing us. Real talk.
We don't know that he's not gonna in the future. Come on.
True.
Yeah, dude. You need to get a matching tattoo with Spencer next. Although I need to get mine colored back in because you can't really even tell that it says Addicts at all anymore. So,
man, that's crazy. When you're getting so old that your tattoo is starting to fade out and stuff.
Facts, bro. Especially in the summertime, like the green for some reason it really just goes away on me.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that he said I accept payment in Bitcoin. Smart man. I'm really surprised that with you know everything we're talking about with crypto that you haven't gotten into the NFT space.
The NFTs, yeah, but you know, like I told you, man, I mean, look at the NFTs have only been out for how long now? You know what I mean? So it's not
4 years.
4 years. Okay, so in their infancy, it's not like I had a large familiarity with them, and now they've really hit the scene in the last little while. And trust me, I've tried to be diversified in everything. I mean, I think it's so important. I think you know that about me, that I try to be diversified in most of the things I do in life. Right? It's very important that people we do that, but keep an open mind about it. You know what I mean? But with that, I mean, I haven't dove into the NFT game yet. No.
It's crazy because when I heard about it, I'm like, well, that's not for me. I'm not an artist in that sense.
True.
You know, like I don't make art. And you know, I got given my VFriend from Gary V, and that is preposterous how much that is worth now. Like literally it got given to me May 25th. 4 days ago I had an offer for $72,000 on it. And I turned it down. You know, I think that's way undervalued for what it's actually worth. But more importantly, because I got into the VeeFriends community and into like Clubhouse and everything. Like I was saying earlier, I'm using Clubhouse a lot. It's mainly for them because I'm learning. They're teaching me everything about NFTs, or I should say we're learning together about NFTs, and it's a beautiful thing. And I started being like, I don't know.
Technology, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, the technology has become nuts. That like we're selling JPEGs for there was CryptoPunk that sold for like I think it was $6 million for a CryptoPunk NFT. It was nuts.
I've been seeing, they're even doing like sports NFTs now and stuff, huh? I've been seeing like the
Yep.
NBA NFTs and stuff where
I just got
dunk
an
video.
NCAA football player one. I can't remember who it was. Gary Vee told me to buy it, and I was like, whatever. When Gary says to buy something, I'm like, whatever, let's go. Let's get it.
Oh man, that's dope. No, I got a boy who's really started trying to push the NFT game. But nah, man, I'm not. I haven't really dove into it.
See, where it got my mind moving was when I started being like, wait a second, can I crowdfund through NFTs? And people were like, I don't see why not. I don't know if I've ever seen that be done, but I don't see why not. And that's what my whole project is. It's like literally crowdfunding my whole project that I'm working on for the Elon Musk contest. And it's fucking insanity, dude. Like,
don't downplay that. Don't you just kind of downplay that. There's things that I'm working on. For this Elon Musk contest. Let me just say, man, I'm so proud of you. Like that's just crazy. It's just funny, man. I think you're gonna do very well in this contest as well.
I hope so, man. That's what the whole NFT is about. Is just getting the money to be able to do the things that I need to do for the contest, and because of some circumstances with my former business partner, I was really hurting for money all around. And I'm getting out of that hole now, and it's like a beautiful thing.
No, that's good, man. That's a bad hole to be in. I've been in that hole most of my life.
Spencer, you really think he crowdfunded through VeeFriends? What do you think he was crowdfunding for? Because he has a marketing agency that does like $300 million a year. And then he has Vayner Holdings, Vayner Speakers, Vayner Media, Vayner. He has the Sasha brand, which is like his dad's speaker brand. Like it's more like the low key speakers that are still kind of famous. And I will say the one thing he might have crowdfunded for is he's doing this thing called VCon, which he's announcing the date and the location tomorrow for VCon. And we suspect that it's going to be May 19th through the 22nd because he put that dates in the Discord randomly and was like, block out these dates, May 19th through 22nd. That's all he said. And everybody was like, oh shit. And I said to everybody, dude, the only thing that would be 4 days is a convention.
There you go.
Like and people were like, dude, you're fucking right. It has to be the convention. So it was like, I don't even know what he's about to do, but we have been hypothesizing that it's going to be in St. Louis, and I don't even know. There's supposed to be over 10,000 people that are supposed to be there. A 4-day event. There's probably gonna be so many after parties. I'm gonna be splitting an Airbnb with some of the VeeFriends people.
You know how immature I am?
What?
Whenever I hear somebody say St. Louis, I instantly think of Country Grammar, and I go into my Country Grammar mode. Oh, come on, man. I'm sorry. I'll continue. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's a city I've never been to, man. St. Louis, Missouri.
Yo, I've been to St. Louis one time, and it's a funny story, right?
You know what? I have actually. I rode a bus through there one time. Talk about grimy.
So, a lot of people don't know this about me. Like, I really didn't watch sports until I was like 10 years old. And when I started watching sports, I watched them with my stepdad, who I fucking hated. So, in 2000... the Rams were the greatest show on turf. They had just won their championship. They were facing the Patriots in the Super Bowl that they lost to against the
course, yeah.
Patriots.
Brady.
And I became a diehard St. Louis Rams fan because of that. So I always wanted to go to St. Louis. I always wanted to see the Arch, right? So I was driving to Oklahoma in 2014. I moved there for a little bit.
That's right. You
And
lived in Oklahoma.
yeah, for like 4 months. It was a quick in and
Tornado
out.
Alley, man.
Yeah, bro, I was scary as fuck. So many shelf clouds that I saw forming. But on the way there, well, first of all, I drove for 22 hours straight with no stopping besides gas. Nico, fucking the
Yeah,
MC from
Chicago,
Chicago,
yeah,
he literally stayed on the phone with me for 4 hours, dude, of
Well,
like
that's the homie right there. Hey,
facts.
shout out Nico too, man.
Hell
Nico,
yeah.
I love seeing Nico do stuff, man. I see he been putting in work in the gym and stuff, man. He been getting it all in, living his life, man. I love to see it.
I love seeing everybody all healthy and shit, happy and healthy.
Have we
But
all grown up? Yeah.
at the towards the end, I was probably like 21 hours into my trip. No, I was like 20 hours into my trip, and I was like, I'm seeing signs for St. Louis and double-digit numbers of miles, and I'm like, ooh, let's see how much of it would add to my trip if I make a quick trip to the Arch just to go see it.
Yeah.
And so I put it in. It was like 20 minutes. And I was like, what's 20 minutes to a fucking 30-hour drive? Like, that's nothing. So I went. It was 1 a.m, and I pull into the
1 a.m.
dude. I went to the Arch at 1 a.m, and I pull into this parking garage. I pay for parking $20, and I get in there, and I immediately just got bad vibes. Like, I parked at the very top, like ground level, where I was looking at the Arch in my car, like I saw it. But I was just sitting there, and I was like, let me just look something up, and I was just like, crimes around St. Louis Arch. And it was like the night before there was a stabbing, there was like robberies and murder. And I'm just like, okay, so I'm not gonna get out of the car. Let me just admire the Arch from here. And then because of that, it made me so tired. It really ended up adding 20 minutes of driving and then like another 20 minutes figuring out that I can't, like, it's closed. Technically, I'm not even supposed to be there. I don't know how I got into the garage. Like, I had to sneak my way back out.
Get locked in the thing overnight.
So I leave and I'm exhausted. And I see a rest area 1 mile. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop at the next one. I got the next one. So we go by rest area. I'm like, all right, cool. Next one. All right. There's like 2 miles up the road. It says next rest stop, 340 miles.
Smokes.
I was like, this isn't good. Like, I'm driving in Missouri at this point, and
you don't want to just pull off the road, and you know what I mean. There's some strange place like that. You're 10 miles away from the Arc.
It was at night, dude. It was pitch black on both sides of me. I had no clue what's on either side of me. It's just I see highway, and that's the only lights.
Yeah.
And I finally get to something that kind of resembles somewhat of a town, and it's called Cuba, Missouri.
Little Cuba.
And I was about to stay at a hotel. It was, by the time I stopped, I think it was like 2:30 in the morning. And I stopped in the hotel and I'm about to get out, and I was like, I looked up the sunrise times and it said like 6:45, and I was like, that's 4 hours from now. I ain't paying to go in no fucking hotel.
Yeah,
So
right.
I took some sweatshirts out of my suitcases and stuff because I was moving, so I had everything in the back seat, and I like rolled down the window, put the shirt in, rolled it back up, and created like blinders around my whole car, and then moved my suitcases to the front and fell asleep in the back seat for 5 hours. And I like literally woke up to the sun. I'm like, all right, here we go. Like,
I've done that same thing. It wasn't in St. Louis, Missouri, but I did that same thing one time. Made some, rolled a blanket up in the windows. And in the middle of the night, somebody starts knocking on the window. I felt so vulnerable, bro. For real. I was like, yeah. And I forget where I was. I was somewhere in like the mountains somewhere. Come to find out it was the game warden, and he was all weirded out because I had blankets rolled up in the window. He was just checking to make sure I was all right.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm just sleeping here. He's like, all right. There's camp spots right up the road. I said, okay, thank you.
You're like, yeah, I don't want to pay money.
I'm drunk, bro.
I'm drunk, man. Leave me alone.
Nah, the game warden are usually pretty cool. They leave you alone.
Spencer said, "Do you remember the Rapnatic versus Attic shit?" Of course I do, man. Of course I do. We had fucking some internet beef for
Oh,
no
internet
reason.
beef, man. Holy smokes. I hear that.
I feel like we probably invented internet beef with that.
You know, a little while back, some dude, so Steve put a couple of songs on. We did that song with JL Hood and a couple other cats, whatever. The whole thing. It was a nice song, really good song. And Rand Thomas, the whole thing was good, Cap. And put it up. Well, apparently he somehow put it under some other guy's name, whatever, whose name is D Wood on Spotify. I mean, whatever. I don't even know. Like, I don't care. Whatever.
Play the diss track. Where can I even find the diss track these days, Spencer?
And this cat went off on Instagram, started tagging Steve and stuff.
Oh man.
So like, I started messaging him, and we got in some rap beef, and I'm like, some internet rap beef. And I'm like, dang, bro, I'm like a full grown man out here getting an internet rap beef. Like, what is that? Who does that? You know what I mean? Like, who gets that invested?
Facts,
it inspired me though, man. Yeah, I felt inspired.
Internet beefs, I fucking hate them. There's still some lingering people. Like there's this dude named Street Scala that fucking him and I got into it heavy back in the day because he was like a super troll, and I just was like, nah, fuck you. And it got to the point where he was literally calling my job and like harassing all the other employees that worked there and like calling them cunts and all this stuff. Like, dude, it was awful. Like the cops couldn't even do nothing. Like, I remember the cops walked in and he happened to call, and I was like, yes, they're finally going to get this dude. And he calls unknown, but I'm like, that don't matter. They'll be able to trace it. And I was like, oh, bro, you want to just talk to the cops instead? Like, I'm really sick of you calling. Like, this is getting real old, bro. He's like, yeah, let me talk to the cop. And he's like,
he didn't really think you had cops there or what?
No, he knew. He just was like, fuck you, you fat pig. You're a fucking, like, he just started going off on him. And the cop's like, there's really nothing I can do. I was like, so there's
number. I mean,
this dude is calling my store 100 times a day, and you're telling me there's nothing you can do. Like, we're missing customer calls because we have to disconnect the phone because this dude is calling so much, and there's nothing you can do
because he hit *67 before he calls you.
Yep.
I mean, holy smokes.
So I got a message from a random friend who happened to be a PI. And he says, hey, I've seen that Street Scala dude harassing so many people online. I really fucking don't like him, and I would like for somebody to find him. That's funny. So he found him.
Hold up. I'm gonna answer this real quick. Hey, did you see I'm busy? Oh, you want me to have Adam play the diss track? If he wants to. I mean, if the world's ready for that, I don't know. He don't have the file or nothing like that.
Send it.
All right, okay. We'll talk about it, Cap. I appreciate you. No, he wants me to send you that diss track that I made of that guy. I don't know. Maybe if you want to.
Send it.
So anyway, go ahead, man. I got you.
I forgot what I was saying. Stoner brain.
Shit, me too, man. Forgot what you're saying though. I'll send it to you, I guess, if you want it. Let's see. I don't know. I got so many different emails, dude.
Bro, when I think back to when I moved to Wyoming, you want to know what still the weirdest thing is?
What's that?
The fact that where we stayed at was called the Boston Common.
Oh yeah, down in Denver.
And y'all didn't even realize that till I moved there, because I remember like Spencer would say, "Oh yeah, we stay at this place called the Common," and then like I moved there, and he's like, "Oh, it's Boston Common." Like I feel like I didn't even notice that shit before.
Yeah, that was pretty ironic too, huh? Hey, what's your email address? What's your email address, bro?
It's atak228@gmail.com.
How do I not have that in this?
Right. Yeah, I've had that email forever, actually. I almost got rid of it.
I got this one in like 2012 or like 2012 or something. I'm not sure. Yo, Cap tested me with this right here. Like, I gotta find you. Can you imagine what my desktop looks like, Adam? There are so many things on my desktop. It's insane, bro.
I feel you, bro. And I just went through and cleaned it a couple months ago, and now it's all back to the way it was again. Fuck.
We stuck in our ways, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's like, I got it organized for like a day.
Dave Diss.
I swear that's that artist's mind, though. It's like chaotic.
True. Okay, I got a track for you, man. Here it is. I don't know.
If you send it to me, I can play it in full quality.
All right. So, the backstory, I mean, I could show you I'll show you these Instagram screenshots if you want, man. I'm like that, but what happened, man, is this. Yeah, we just had some fun. We made a song while we were in Des Moines. Literally, we showed up. We literally showed up. Cap was like, "You write that verse?" I was like, I was like, "Yo, I'll do it real quick." And I just messed around and said some freestyle stuff. And then it actually sounded good. So I just wrote it down real quick. He's like, he looked at me. He looked at me and he said, "You better write that down real quick before you forget it. Real quick." He said, "Put that down." So I wrote it down, and then we just kind of worked that out. And we went in there, we spit that track real quick. Anyway, whatever. Then after the show, JL Hood went in and did his verse, and Ren already had his stuff all laid down. And so we just put it out real quick. Well, he put it on Spotify. Yeah, and this dude was tripping in it. So he started threatening me and stuff in an Instagram message. And like telling me, "Oh man, you're from Wyoming, like what is there to do out there?" He's like, "You guys are all pussies, shit like that." He's like, "I'm from Chicago," and I was like,
we got more guns per capita in Wyoming than people.
I'm just thinking about the wild lifestyle, and I'm like, all right, man, like I'm not sweating him talking this internet crap, you know what I mean? So I told him, I said straight up, I said, "Hey, I'll tell you what, he's got a bunch of followers or something like that. I don't even know. My Instagram's private." So I don't even know, bro. I don't really mess with this stuff. I've been locked out. I told you I've been locked out of my Instagram, so whatever. But so anyway, I thought, you know what? There was this long thread of us talking crap back and forth. I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this thread. I'm going to utilize that in a rhyme, and I'm going to write it and record it today and send it to him 4 hours later.
I love it.
And so that's what I did, and copied him in the email. And I was going to have Steve actually put it back on Spotify and stuff under his name, tagged under his name. But I was like, it ain't really worth it. I just I scrapped it. I never even really released it or anything. You're the only one. I just sent it to you. I don't know if you got it. You're the only one who's.
Yeah, I got it queued up.
You and Cap and Steve would be the only ones that heard it, and realistically, he said things like, my whole team would outright you, or, you could have a whole team that couldn't outright me. And I'm creative. He called himself the GOAT and all kinds of crazy stuff. Man. And I was like, man, I said, you're really on it. Shout out though. I mean, he was cool though, man. I sent him the song that night and he actually listened to it and he told me, he responded. He was like, "Yo, that was fire."
Oh my God.
He says, yeah, exactly. That wasn't the response I was expecting. He says, "Yeah, I respect the spitter, man." And that's cool, man. So shout out to him. I mean, I don't have a problem with him. Nothing personal.
Well, shit. Let's fucking play this shit. Dave Woodward. That sounds like Squidward.
Yeah, because he goes by D Wood.
The official D Wood. Yo, I just want to say, man, don't be coming at me on the internet acting hard. You ain't hard, man.
Isn't that what we were just talking about?
Yep.
I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to stand up proud, speak up clear and loud.
Yeah, right there.
Dave Woodward, ladies and gentlemen. The GOAT, self-proclaimed. It's a heck of an achievement, bro. The greatest to ever do it. Congratulations, man. Check it. Yeah, yo, 1, 2, and I'ma smash it in third. I whip that hot clash it. I just hit the gas and just swerve. Word. Come back with this immaculate urge to whoop that ass up on this track and spit some passionate words for real. Yo, listen, you interrupted my fishing. I got a message from this bitch and I just couldn't dismiss it. It said we got the same name. Yo, that's a dangerous mission. I had this vision of this kid, so I'm a vicious and diss him. Fuck it. Yeah, cause I'm the shark in the pond and probably the dawn. So fuck you in the garbage you want. I put out the song and then I copied you on it. I told you I'm out the game. You only hot for the moment. Come on, dog. Yo, we ain't one and the same. You running your mouth, me running the game. Fuck you for real, man. You got something to say? My real life, my rap shit. Yo, this my government name, Dave. On Instagram, you been trying to act hard when the facts are you ain't no motherfucking rap star. Shirtless, yo, he on live in his backyard. Running your mouth, I run in your house like a track star. Yo, and what the fuck you tagging me for? I ain't bragging, but this faggot keep on egging me on. I got a rap sheet so long that shit could drag on the floor. I'm about to bag this beat and put you in a bag in the morgue, son. Yeah, you nice, and I ain't trying to kick shade. I seen you Spotify, you know how to get plays. But if you ask me sincerely, man, your shit's lame. I ain't on your level, I surpassed it in the 5th grade. Yo, I'm sorry, but I gotta just spit. The culture up in the 90s, I was a part of the shit. It's obvious you contribute to the garbage in it. The truth is, I quit rap before you ever even started this shit. I'm back with the raw, and I ain't even rap anymore. Yo, half of this was off the top, and I ain't capping it all. As far as the bar, just raise it and I'm passing them, dog. I'm yelling Kobe, cause my throwaways is trashing them all. I guess it's back to the bars. That's so dope. You have to listen, man. Get at me tomorrow. Shit. I told him, homie, hit me back in the morning. We're back into a corner. I've been known to attack what I wanted for real. Yo, we hottie should be icing the mic. Your whole team of motherfuckers couldn't write what I write. I go from Jordan in the day to Mike Tyson tonight. Cause fighting with D would leave you fighting for life. What up? Yo, he said I'm riding this wave. Talking Chicago hands afraid to fight in the cage. So right away, I thought I'd ride in a page in a day. Some shit to make him want to hide in the cave. Yo, clearly Davis ice in my veins. I strike with the rage, motherfucking lightning and rain. Honestly, I put my life on a page. We ain't the same. Remember that next time you write in my name, Dave.
Yeah, man. I went at him. I was like, fuck it, man. Like,
Damn. Shut up.
Yeah, he was like,
I was like, I cannot play that song. I'll get a flag real quick if any Kanye fucking plays.
red flag. No, man, he was on some other shit. He was telling me he was the GOAT and stuff. He was like, yo, man, I'm the GOAT. I was trying to find it in the text. I don't know what the hell it's at, but I was like, yo, how even says that? Like, how do you even just say that? Like, I don't know. I listened to his music. He's clearly not the GOAT, but
right.
So I thought it'd be funny. I took all of the things that he said in that text and I used them as the rhyming words, and just did like multiple syllable stuff off of each one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just used it as like, just kind of like to send it out to be like, look, man, just because people come from small towns don't mean that they don't have skill at stuff. You know what I mean? Like oftentimes you find that there's not a lot to do in these small towns. So people will obsess over things,
The thing that doesn't make sense to me is that he would assume that you're a pussy because you're from a small town, as if you have anything else to do but fight and party.
Like, oh, he did.
It's like
like I love to fight. I've tried to fight all of my friends.
Oh man, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Me and you've been through some things, huh?
Yep. Yo, I remember the time we were playing basketball. I think it was around the time when we had some tension together, and we were just playing so intense that day. It was on the outdoor court. I think we were playing 21 with me, you, and Spencer.
I do.
And I was like, oh, I got a layup. I got a lane, and I ran fast as fast as I could towards the lane, and then you ran as fast as you could to block me, and I went to go up fake, and you had already committed fully. You were like your full body in the air. We collided midair. Yeah. And then I landed on the ground and you landed on top of me, and we're just both sitting there like, oh,
pickup ball, baby. No free layups. Yo, I always been like that, man, when it comes to basketball. I ain't giving up no free layups. I remember one time I took out this kid at the YMCA. I still feel bad about it. He just had a layup. Kid I knew, was cool with, and he had this layup, and I was like going for the block. And after he got up in the air too, we're both up in the air, he kind of did this little weird double pump thing. And I came across him, just took him out for no reason. It was just pickup ball. I look back. I wish I had all those collisions back on these knees, man. I feel a lot better.
Facts. Oh my God, dude, I've told this story before, but you are one of the only people that are my friends that were actually there, I think. Do you remember when we played basketball at the Y and there was like a 6'8" native dude?
Yeah, I do.
And he fucking blocked me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I blocked him.
I do. Did you block him twice or something?
Yep. And then I went on the other side of the court, and he was running with me to come block me again. And I literally just like stopped where I was and just like back faded and shot it right over him, and just like couldn't have been a more perfect shot.
Yeah. That was at that YMCA, man. That was fun. That was a cool. I always liked that gym a lot, man. Used to play there a ton, man.
Even the young kids, dude, like the little 16-year-old kids, they got it in, bro. Like there was this one kid, I don't remember his name, but he would just like, you want to play 101? And I'm like, you know our routine. We'd go there, play basketball for like a half hour to an hour, and then go work out for a half hour to an hour, and then go sit in the steam room. And
Yeah.
it's like, so like if
Golden days.
it's telling me, yeah, 1-on-1, I know I'm gonna get a good cardio workout because that kid's gonna run me. It's like it's just how it is.
Yo, man, I miss it. I think about that all the time. I recently decided I was going to lose some weight because, man, I played in a basketball tournament with some college kids, and I was tired. I was so tired. I was like, oh my gosh, bro, because I'd gotten up to like 230, 235, and was like, yo, this is a fine weight. And then I started playing ball again in the spring. No go, man. I was
also tired.
dying.
Go out.
I was dying. So I was like, yo, I gotta start living a little different, man. It's a little different lifestyle.
Every time I see you with your fucking shirt off, I'm just like, man, if I would have just stayed working out, like that's that could have been there.
Yeah, eating right, man. Shoot.
I've been doing better,
isn't that
dude.
the hardest
I started
part?
eating meat again.
Yeah.
So
That's what you were saying, man. Tell me about it. Why'd you decide to get back into meat?
I just honestly, I was getting to the point where the world is a scary place right now, and I think being a strong man is very fucking important. So I wasn't feeling strong. I was 138 pounds. I couldn't gain weight. I could like tone my muscle, but I wouldn't gain any muscle. And since I started I'm using testosterone too, because my testosterone was done low, probably from fucking not eating meat. And
like TRT or
yeah,
what?
TRT, like I go through a doctor for it and everything.
Dope.
Which has been fucking life changing for like everything, dude. Like I really feel like my low testosterone was causing depression and like just
Bro,
like,
I love you so much. We used to talk about this, and I told you this shit was gonna happen. You remember that like 7 years ago? I was like, bro, you gotta keep eating meat and like doing the whole thing.
yeah.
But it's not that always is the case, by all means. I'm not saying that that's always the case, but I've always been a firm believer, like I don't need a whole ton of red meat, especially like late at night or something like that. You can catch me eating steak or something late at night, but I do love me some chicken, some tilapia. Tilapia is kind of a weird fish. Salmon's a little better, but you know what I mean? Like whatever.
I actually don't eat seafood. That's the one. I don't eat pig and I don't eat seafood because pigs
I
are
don't eat pork.
disgusting.
I'll have bacon once in a great while. I'll have
I was gonna say, you eat bacon though, don't you? I'm one of like the most un-American people in the sense that I don't like bacon.
You don't like bacon?
I didn't before, like when I grew up, like eating it. I never really liked it. Like if it's cooked perfectly, it's good, but it's so hard to get it. It's always either too crunchy or too soggy, and it's just like
I don't like soggy bacon. That weirds me out. It's all gelatinous and stuff. It's just not my thing. That's for real, not my thing, man. I'll get sick over that.
Ugh.
Yo, that's what I'm always saying though. Testosterone's funny how it works, right? In the regard of how it works in the human body, man. How it helps with brain function, sleeping, rest, rebuilding. When guys need to stay healthy, man. Especially as we age, as we mature, it's important we really take our body into consideration. And your hormones and your emotions are all part of your body. Your spirituality, all that stuff, man. It's all part of your body. You got to take care of all of it if you want it to work, right?
Yeah, like I've been feeling a lot of gains. Like I'm up to like 150. I'm maintaining like 150. So I've gained like 12 pounds in the past 2.5 months or so.
That's good weight. I mean, that's great weight. Imagine keeping that up for a while.
Yeah, and I'm not even really working out the way I want to. I'm doing 200 push-ups a day, and I don't just do regular push-ups. I'll do regular. I'll do diamond. I'll do like the quick reps. So you like get low and you like quick pumps. I'll do like you go like downward dog, and then you do push-ups like down that way too. Just all different variations and shit. And then I have a 20-pound kettlebell that I do a bunch of other workouts with, like
Too dope.
So like that's all I'm doing right now, and it's like I can see a difference. So like when I get the time to get back into our gym regimen, dude, it's because like with this TRT shit, especially the days I do it, oh my god, dude, it's like I do a set of 100 push-ups and I'm like looking at myself and it's just like
Yeah. Well, think about it, I mean, with testosterone, you've got fat burning, you've got, your anabolic ratio, it goes up. I mean, you feel more anabolic and everything. I mean, think about it, I can imagine that it helps, I've always been pretty blessed to have pretty high testosterone. I feel I don't have anything to really back that up, but I've just always felt like, I feel like
off it soon, honestly, because I've been on it for 5 months and I have another appointment coming up, which means I have to do another blood test. And because he's like, this isn't going to last forever. This is like 3 to 6 months and we'll get you off this. And that was one of the changes too. I was like, okay, so my testosterone didn't change in 3 months, and he was like concerned. He was like, that's not good. Like he's like, so your number is wrong because you're taking testosterone. So realistically, it's not even that high. It's like half of that, and it was like lower than when I started if you look at it in that regard. And I'm like, oh shit. And so then like, but now I feel it. Like I know it's different. Part of that too, I want to say, is chiropractic. Chiropractic has been so shout out to Miller Chiropractic in Norwood. They're actually, the father is the Patriots chiropractor, and the son is the New England Revolution, the professional soccer team, their chiropractor. And Adam, that's the son. He does my adjustments, and he's literally changed my life. Like I feel like my slouch is going away. I feel like a mixture between, you know, getting stronger, so all the muscles are holding stuff in place, and then he's balancing things back into where they're supposed to be. Like my headaches, dude, like, you know how my headaches used to be. I get them like maybe once a month now. Maybe.
I remember you used to get just mind-numbing migraines where you would like
all the time.
Yeah,
dude. And I was
used to get some shits back in high school, man. I get pretty bad ones.
I'm so glad that I've gotten away from that. Like I haven't. It'll be. So I took Tylenol when I went to the hospital in May for my car accident when I got T-boned, because they were like, you need to take something. You're in pain. I was like, I took Kratom already, but it's not really working. And like, just take some Tylenol or something. And I was like, fine. So I took 2. And besides that, I have not taken any in a year.
Yeah, rarely will I take acetaminophen, naproxen sodium. I try to keep that stuff out. It's bad for you.
Yeah.
Think about all this food and what other things that are FDA approved out here that are so bad for you, man. It's crazy to me. The stuff that people put in their bodies.
Cannabis is my pain relief, and then this stuff.
What do we got? Can't see it. Premium. What is this? Mingda?
Premium Mangda Kratom.
Oh, Kratom.
Yes.
Tell me about this stuff, man. I always heard that Kratom was like invented to get people off of opioids. That there was, you know, something behind that, and it can actually become addicted to Kratom. Is that true, or is that accurate? Or tell me about it.
Also, as somebody that's like, I have pain every day. Like there hasn't been a day I haven't been in pain in years at this point.
Yeah, over 25, bro. That's life.
Facts, yeah. But like bad pain, and it's just like I get through it, but it's tiring. You know what I mean? And it only is addicting in the sense that it helps with the pain so much that you're living a better life. You know, like for me. But I'll go 4, 5, 6 days without taking it, and then, you know, I'll have like a hard day on the farm and wake up with my like neck kind of being sore and shit, and I'll take a couple Kratom and I'm feeling great.
Bro, you sound like one of them cornbread ass boys when you say, "Oh yeah, I had a hard day on the farm." You sound like a big cornbread ass boy, but okay, yeah, I never really known much about it. There's some sketchy house here on the south side of town that has a sign outside of it that says Kratom, a phone number. I was always like, what on earth is going on?
So the opiate thing, right? So the way, if I'm understanding correctly how Kratom works, the way Kratom works is that it acts on the same receptors as opiate does, but because of that, I think it acts as an opiate blocker. So it's one of those things where if you're addicted to Percocets and you were taking Kratom and you decided this wasn't good enough, I'm going to take a Percocet too, the Percocet's probably not going to work. And that can be dangerous because if they're not feeling it, what are they going to do as a drug addict?
Yeah, right.
Take more.
So
it risks for potential overdoses in that sense. Like everybody that's ever died, quote unquote, from Kratom has had massive amounts of cocaine, Percocets, heroin, something like that in their system. So it's I don't know, man. It's one of those things that like it's a natural medicine, and the government's demonizing it. It's like, when has this happened?
I've seen that before.
I've seen this before.
You guys, they do, man. They're demonizing everything. Let's be serious, man.
Yeah, I mean they're
See.
demonizing what ivermectin. They're calling it horse medicine. Like,
Yeah, huh? I saw, you know, it's the funniest thing, man. This is how people work. I was attacked the other day, Adam. I was attacked, bro.
I am being viciously attacked.
Yeah, I'm attacked, man. It was on the internet, though, of course.
What happened?
This guy, man. I was somebody had posted something, right? And rarely am I on the internet. You know, I got a lot going on, man. I try not to be on the internet unless I'm trying to like sell a dog or grow a business. Like I'm trying not to be on the internet. Unfortunately, we still end up on the internet all the time, right? This guy goes, this lady says some stuff about some COVID statistics. I said some other stuff, whatever. No big deal. Well, this guy goes off and he starts saying all this crazy stuff to me, man, like with some far out political ideology behind it, you know, cracking all these jokes. And I was like, man, bro, you don't have anything better to do. And he was like a 60-year-old dude. And like his stuff was so far out there, the things he was saying to me. And I was just like, you know what, this is what the morning, you know, internet's about right here for the 60-year-old guy. It's crazy to me. I was attacked though, man.
What was one of the crazy things that he said?
He told me that ivermectin is he told me that if you inject bleach, snort ivermectin, what was it? It was some wild stuff, and that the flu was a made up conservative sickness or something, like a sickness made up by the conservatives or something like that. And I was like, I didn't even know what to say. At one point, I just told him, I was like, man, you need to either take your meds that you haven't been taking or get off of whatever it is that you're on, man. Like that was it. It's just like 60, man. Like he seemed like he had his things going on in his life. That's my constant reminder of how the internet doesn't accurately reflect the real world, man.
It doesn't at all. People act mad hard.
Did you take a dab? Am I correct that you just took it? I didn't even I wasn't even watching. I was in my zone. Man, death to Dylan right there.
You've seen me already take 2 on here, and I had a couple when I got home too. So
yeah.
I'll be dabbing.
Yo, that's funny, man. The first time I ever seen that, you know, my cousin, one of my relatives was doing it, and I was like, yo, what is that? I thought it was like meth or something. I was like, what on earth are you doing? Like, I was genuinely concerned. He's like, yo, you never seen this? He's like, this is weed. We determined that is where weed becomes a drug to some extent. And Chiba chews, man. You remember those things?
When they used to make them strong before they were like 5 milligrams a piece.
Yeah.
We used to.
I don't know what they were, but when we were getting those down there, we would get in trouble with them. Your boy Capo warned me one time, don't eat a full one of those. I said, I was like, yo, this isn't gonna affect me. He's like, remember, it's medical grade. I was like, well, yeah, it's medicine, you know, whatever. I would expect that. I said, I'm gonna eat half of it. 40 minutes goes by, right? I didn't feel anything. I'm like, I'm gonna eat the other half of it. He's like, don't do it, man. He's like, it's dangerous.
Yep, the classic situation.
Before I know it, I'm like, nah, this stuff's legal, man. You know, it can't be like that bad, right? Yeah, before I knew it, I was in the back seat of the car. I don't know what was going on, man. I was feeling it. That's for sure. Hallucinating, talking all kinds of crazy. I've passed out and woke up in like Buffalo, Wyoming, like 5 hours later. Like, whoa, what happened, y'all?
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 day stretches in Wyoming where I just would be like, what the fuck just happened? Like we would party and I'd wake up with a bottle in my hand and start drinking again. And like, we'd go party again. And it's just like, when I think back to that, I'm like, how the fuck was we managing that shit? Like,
you know, here's the thing, man. We made a lot of great memories, right? I was talking with one of my good friends the other day and they were like, man, you have so many fun stories and stuff. And I said, I do, it's true. But, you know, I sacrificed equity in certain things in life to create those stories. You know what I mean? And I think about that all the time, you know, like where we've got since we've gotten our stuff together. You know, we quit with the drugs and the wild stuff, you know, and the partying all night and doing the whole thing. And it's like, you know, we've grown into men, right?
Yeah. And
it's crazy the things that all of us have done, not even just me and you, but, you know, Cap, I mean, everybody. You see Nico out here doing his thing too.
Yeah.
You see all these guys kind of from either, you know, like, I mean, even the guys that were with us during that time, a lot of them, you know, really grew up and got their stuff together. Some of them are still doing all the same old things, getting the same results, but a lot of us made some changes, man. And like, I love to see you with this stuff you're doing. Like, I'm always so interested in keeping up with like the things you got going on, whether it's a new album, you know, like surprise, I'm coming out with an album in a month. Like, oh, it's cool. Like, I've been working on an album for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, me and Cap been struggling. We put out some stuff, but man, we got one of the things that happened was we got too caught up with drinking and partying.
Yep.
That we put music on the back burner, put a lot of things on the back burner. It's funny because you get caught up in that stuff because it's like the thing to do. You know what I mean? It was the thing to do, wasn't it? We were doing it. It was the thing. Partying every night to the nth degree. But then you look at the things that you don't gain equity in while you're doing that, man. That's crazy. So while you sacrifice, you get all those memories, but you sacrifice a lot of growth that you could be, getting other places there for sure.
A lot of brain cells just being drunk all the time. Like, it's no good.
We used to put a whole bottle into a cup and then just a splash of soda in the thing.
Yeah, you mean Clear Chaser?
Clear Chaser. Yeah, we didn't even call it soda, man. We call it Clear Chaser and Dark Chaser. Did we have a problem? Do you remember that song we made, The Cypher?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the sequences leading up to that event?
No.
Exactly. We were on some wild stuff, man. I mean, we made that song. We sat down and made that song, Adam. I don't know if you remember this. In maybe an hour, we just sat down. I'd kind of looped this beat. And we just all kind of just started writing. And we're like, hey, let's write a cipher. And we were just partying. I mean, we were partying, like blackout partying. And we all just wrote some verses real quick and recorded them. That was one of Terrence's first songs ever.
Yep.
And it sounded really good. He did a great job. We all did a great job. I mean, we all had fun. And when art is people having fun, it usually turns out well. I don't know.
Exactly. You have to have fun. That's like that. There was definitely times where when I was on a little run with Organic, who's now OMAS MG, and we were just so stressed out because of like bullshit, like just drama that people were trying to drag us into and trying to separate us and get between us and divide, because we were taking the fuck over realistically. And it stopped being fun. Like we had some shows that like I could tell neither one of us wanted to be near each other on that stage. Like there was definitely those points. So it's like, and now I'm like, fuck, I wish I could redo that whole thing because a lot of it was me, a lot of it was him. It's like we've talked about this. It's our egos. We let our egos make so much of our decision back then. It was like, it was
hard not to, man. As a male, it's like you get this, especially as a male. I mean, everybody gets ego, but especially as a male, you have this pride. Like, like J. Cole said, man, pride is the devil, bro. And that's like this project. It's like I was telling you about this project I'm working on. You're going to be on it. I'm holding you to that. I know I never send you no beats.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for that beat. You might spark an EP because I've low key. I got some songs in the tuck that I like halfway have done, and need to get done. Like it's
a good feeling when you got a couple of arrows in your quiver. You're just ready to fire them at any time. Just like, yo, I got these. I do that with bars. Like I'll put bars together and I'll just store those away and I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna use these sometime in a song and it's gonna be great. And then you find the perfect place for them somewhere, hopefully.
Did you ever hear Castro's song Cobain?
I heard, every time he puts something out, I listen to it a couple of times. Sometimes on certain songs, I always try to send you a screenshot of when one of your guys' songs ends up on my playlist. But sometimes, them songs will come up in my playlist and stuff. But I'm not familiar with the exact track now.
Oh man, that's
which project was it off of?
It was off of
What up, y'all?
Stargazing.
Tech coming with a new. Let's do this remix thing. This is Cobain.
You did a remix of it?
Yeah, I was like, I want to do a remix to promo my album. But I was like, I don't want to do a remix to some famous shit. I want to remix one of my boys' song. And I was like, I'm big mad I wasn't on this song. Oh, you know what? This was on did they end up putting it on OMAS's album? I think they did. It's on OMAS MG's album, Mama's Boy.
How am I supposed to hear that, man?
If you search Mama's Boy and then OMAS, OMASS MG.
So what you did a remix to the track?
Facts. I haven't even heard this shit since I've released it. Hold on, let's play it.
Featuring Casher and Truly. Let's get it. We not the same, I don't complain about insignificant issues. Talking shit to that flame at your brain and rip through your tissue. It ain't that hard to come get you. Got Marines, aqua pistols, best to stay out of our sight. Cause when we ain't, we don't miss you. It's been too long since I've been gone. I left the throne to be misused. Only way you'll get me gone is if you armed with some missiles. Ready to snatch a body, you too soft in your mental. I'll kill you and tell the story on a dope instrumental like this one. So
Apparently I
that's
was
why
feeling
I always
aggressive
keep my
this day.
distance. I can't flip and be done with the life that I've been living. Your life probably ain't worthy, you little fucking pissant. Your jaw hit the floor in shock like I ain't know we did that. And you must not have learned my story if you think you can destroy me. Been through hell and made the devil my bitch, the king's back. You too scared of feeling hardship, I don't care, I've been through darkness. You pretend like you've been LARPing, I don't think you get that, for real. I can move ahead, but I ain't gonna change. I don't know why they be testing me. I don't take shots if they ain't gon' bang. Guess they gon' see you on March 18th. Ripping on a shotty like I'm losing my brain. Let them psychosis drops, the haters are gonna see. Looking for Nirvana like I'm Kurt Cobain. I've been through enough, you can never feel my pain. Like, hey.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. I guess I snapped on that shit.
Yeah, you really went in, huh? I like that.
you
You
had-
kind of built it up too. That's not. No, that was. I love your delivery, man. One of the things I've always said about your music, I don't know if you've ever heard me say it, but I've always said like you can hear certain people put flexion in their voice. It sounds really good. Emphasis on things. You put like, I can hear pain in your voice when you're trying to, inflect that. You know what I mean? Like I can hear it, and so it's not even just your flexion, but like your ability to portray a mood, even a vibe with your voice. Like that's always dope, man. I've always liked having you on tracks. We haven't done enough, I've always like we haven't ever done enough, but man, I love your vibe. Like it just I don't know, it's actually something that I can listen to. You know what I mean? I got a lot of homies who are good, but I sometimes struggle to listen to it because it's like it's just not, sometimes it's just missing a little depth or the project wasn't put together. All your projects are actually put together well. And I miss some of that cash and tax stuff, man.
I know we did come out with YW3 last year.
Yeah.
So
What'd you do? Did you do that on Halloween or what? When was that?
it was around there. It was around Halloween. I think it was like October 30th. It's funny because I was like looking through my playlist. I thought I'll have to still look through my Adobe because maybe I haven't gotten to a point where I've exported it. But there's this song, bro, and it's like maybe the best song emotion wise that I've ever wrote. And I don't really know what to do with it. That's why I was like, I'm gonna like, you might inspire EP because I've just been sitting on all of this, so I'm just waiting for you to send your beat and then
Let's do
be
it.
able to finish all this shit. Casher produced this.
Okay. He's got a distinct sound. I would have guessed. If I had to guess, I would have guessed.
Don't know how to feel when I'm just feeling down and broken. Ain't too many believing me, man, I'm just so over it. Kept the shit inside, I guess it might be time to open up. In 10 years, it's near the time, I feel like I need closure. But nobody look at me the way she did, she's just the closest to an angel living and breathing on earth right in front of us. Destroyed my soul the day that you decided to float on up. Damn, what I would do for just one more hug. But I guess it's my fault, cause I wasn't there. Struggling but holding it in, thinking life isn't fair. Joined the Marines, I didn't know why I was so scared. To tell you that I was leaving soon as I do is despair. Have a hard time breathing, your lungs won't fill with air. Flipping out on DIs like, yo, I need to be there. Yo, but they didn't care, I was a pussy, sit here. Stop spending your whole life just living in fear. And I get it, I guess, still I was seasoned. Telling me if she dies, then they guess I could just leave them. Snapping in their fucking face, getting threatened with treason. Got hurt and came home, so please tell me the reason why I didn't spend the rest of the time that my nana was alive. Being by her fucking side, it was 2 years till she died, damn. And I wasn't there, still one of my biggest regrets as a man. Yeah, I wanna feel, yeah. No, I wanna feel this pain no more.
That's deep, bro.
Hella.
Yeah, I wanna feel, yeah. No, I wanna feel this pain no more. Cause I'm sick of feeling pain every single damn day. To a number on my brain these days for sure. So I wanna feel, yeah. No, I wanna feel this pain no more. sick of these emotions. Every day, yeah, I don't know where I've been going. Just go with the flow, cause you know that life's an ocean. Thinking back on days when I couldn't see on. Now this is where I'm at. I don't have too many by my side, and that's a fact. People always fickle, I don't care, man, I just laugh. Thinking about how many said they're real and turned their back. Way too many. I don't have the energy to deal with fakeness. Everyone's so proud of acting petty. Kick me when I'm hurting, I was down, but now I'm ready to show them all my greatness. If only they would let me. Skinny boy still, but the weight stay heavy. World on my shoulders, got me pouring out some Henny. How did I not make it off what I've made already? How did I not make it off what I made off? Yeah, cause I've been working so goddamn hard. All I know is I don't know when I'm gonna stop. Cause I tried so many times to be gone. Homies pull me back in, feel like I'm on drugs. Guess this shit is heroin, maybe it's my medicine. All I know is really it's the only thing that never left. If you just supported me, then maybe I could make it. Then maybe I should've made amends. Maybe we could've stayed as friends. Maybe if we did, we could've fucking made it, man. Ego-driven minds fucking up my life, I hate it, fam. Why we always judge each other like we really ain't the same. Wanna make it big, but I don't know if I hate the fame. Long as I have a house and some food, I really can't complain. You learn to appreciate the small shit from where I came. Suicide is fire, and sometimes I wanna feel the flame. Cause no matter what I do, I just keep feeling pain. Yeah, I wanna feel. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's deep, bro. I mean, that's deep, but yeah, huh? That's just deep, man. I mean, holy cow! Like, I was feeling hyphy until I heard that. Now I'm like, yo, man.
I gotta play something hyphy to. Oh, hold on. You had me thinking. I know you got to get going soon, but you had me thinking about disses, bro. And
Okay.
did you ever hear the D Noda disses? Oh man, so this dude D Noda, who was somebody that I mentored. Thank you guys. Thank you. He dissed me, and I don't know. I was across the country. I don't know. He was acting like he was big locally, and I just kind of was like, no, you're not.
But when he dissed you, so his name's, you know that when he dissed you, did he know that you were dope?
Yeah. So he has literally asked me to like mentor him and shit like that. Like he knows he's bought tickets to my shows. Like he's a fan, bro.
Like
And I did not care until he mentioned my son. And once he mentioned my son, I like literally I remember sitting at the kitchen table and my like leg was just shaking furiously, and my fiance's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm writing a diss right now. Please leave me alone." And then literally like it was like 20 minutes later, I was like, "I'll be right back." And then I went and fucking recorded this, dude, and oh my god.
You've got fuel to the fire. A diss track is just like, it feels good, man. It's like if not only is it a release, but it's like, you know, you get the chance to really just, you know, tell somebody how you feel and flex, you know.
Big facts.
This one's for you, D Noda.
Can you hear
I
that?
see you talking about my son.
Ooh.
Acting like you know my life just because you've been a fan all these years following along. I heard you diss. Not impressed. Here's my one track to you. We can end here or go further. It's your choice. You get an acapella. Just remember who you wanted to teach you. Let's go.
I already beat him.
In this rap game, I learned a whole bunch and taught a lot. You mad because I couldn't teach you, right? What's next? Call the cops? Because Tag is being mean to me. He taught me what it meant to be an MC, and I'm mad because he's embarrassed to be seen with me. Jeez, D, don't you think that what you started is not a good choice? Look at you trying to do my old flow. I started you, boy. Some might even say I fathered you, boy. And if that's the case, well, then there you fucking have it. I'm a shitty dad. I didn't have the power to give you the talent that I had. I understand, man. I feel like Eminem listening in the stand as if he didn't invite in and was dissed by his biggest fan. You fucking hypocrite. I was sick of the shit you were saying. Foaming at the mouth like a Forrest Gump looking chihuahua with rabies. And mad because don't no bitch want to have your babies.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Noda.
By the way, do you know how stupid you look treating a Pontiac like a Mercedes?
You really did too.
Everything about you was awkward as fuck. Especially the fact that you think you're tall and you're buff. Fuck my size. If I ever see you at all, you get snuffed. Beat your fucking skull and dumb fuck till you hit the ground and get stumped. And maybe that'll teach you not to ever mention my son. I'm done.
Sheesh.
Love it, man. Who says some shit about somebody's kid, man?
And then he didn't respond at all. Like he didn't like comment, message me back, nothing. And I was pissed off. So I woke up in the morning and then I dissed him again.
Love.
You want something over B Dirt?
Oh yeah, that's what he said. He's like, oh, that doesn't even count. It was acapella, bro. I was like, what do you mean? I did it acapella in like a battle format, bro. Like if that was a battle, I would have fucking destroyed you.
Yeah. Suplex.
I got the weed in me going back to back. Casher produced this beat, and you just lost this beef.
Shout out Hunter Zone.
Yo, I missed that studio.
Yeah, I was calm last night while I was chilling in my booth, spitting acapella that hits you with nothing but the truth. But now I'm back to back on a beat now, a beat now. This ain't even Miss Faster, so you should go to sleep now. Here's a pillow, I'll buy it for you because you broke as fuck. Hypocritical bitch, cause this loser ass to open for us. And now you acting like you're not a fan, like if you was there when I staged I failed, you wouldn't be like, I got you, man. Don't even worry, you rushed it to the front when I was in my box performing. Another white kid from the burbs who listen to Shady too much and acting like that's really how he grew up. Acting like I ain't been in the streets, born and raised in New York, forced to find my own damn way to eat. I was never given a thing that I ain't worked for the kid. My parents taught me how to survive, don't stop in a rap. I'm telling you, what you did is more than the wrong decision. It's like your music and your whole image, bitch, is terrible. Derek fucking Notarangelo, better quit before I snap and show you just what the fuck these hands can do.
What do you say about that one?
After that, he was like, all right, this is fire. It was
That's
over.
what that.
He
Yeah,
never
that's what that cat said back to me, man. It was during the night of that Locks battle that I wrote that song and recorded it and sent it to him. I wasn't watching the whole JD. I wasn't watching that whole thing live. And he's like, "Yo, after the battle, we gonna listen to this." And he sent me a fucking email back at like 11 at night. He's like, "Yo, dog, that was fire, man. I'll be real. Like that shit was dope." And I'm just like, "But what do you do from there? I can't be mad at him now." You know?
Right. Yeah. It's like, okay, I won. It felt good. Like I was angry, as you can tell. Very angry. And it was just like, it felt good. Just spasm.
Yours was more personal. Mine was more just like, whatever, bro. Like, don't mess with people from the mountain towns, man. You don't know. Yours was, I mean, that's personal. Who said that's some loose cannon stuff, man? Say some stuff.
Yeah, I like thought we were friends and shit, you know? Like he knew that, you know, life wasn't peachy keen for me. It was like I was going through some shit for a while there, and he like to come at somebody while they're trying to like rebuild their life, like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like
that's it, man. I mean, isn't that what it's all about? It's growing up, man.
And do you want to know something funny? Do you remember when Casher went viral for the rapping cop?
The rapping cop.
It was because of that. That the diss, he said something about Casher and his diss too, which is stupid. And Casher was bored on lunch break one day and put that little diss out there. And then Fail Army picked it up or one of them. And then it was on World Star and fucking all that. Like it blew up from that. He deleted it all. It's deleted from like a lot of places, but
why? Cause is he still doing all that? Is he still a cop down there and stuff, or what?
He was never a cop. He was security for RPD, which was like the rail security for like that monorail that's down there in Denver.
I thought he was a cop, bro.
No, it just looks like a cop if you're not from Denver. Like there was people that commented on the World Star, like he's not a cop, dude. That's an RPD uniform.
Oh, wow. It was. I guess if it goes that viral, people in Denver. I remember seeing that, man, and like I don't even remember where I saw it. Like it must have been social media, but I was like, yo, that's crazy. And I listened to it for like, a couple minutes before I actually realized who it was. And I was like, oh shit, you stop playing, man.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, this shit gonna go viral.
During that time, dude, he got offered a tour. He got offered like a tour to do like the rapping cop gig. And he was like, I just don't want to do that, dude. I don't want to be stuck in that image forever.
Been a cool gimmick though, man. Right? Rick Ross, man. Shout out.
His job wanted him to like they were about to fire him too. Like they were.
There was some girl who went viral on Instagram for a photo shoot she did up here at like a local, place that she worked. It was also a public place, and they were like, yeah, you know what? You took these photos on the public property while you were at work, so. They try to like sue her for going viral on these things. Crazy, man. But that's the world we live in, man. People be suing everybody.
Yo, Hefe on Reddit. Sorry, I was just looking at your comments now. If you're still here, he said
Hefe.
rappers writing slam poetry about each other is hilarious, in my opinion. That is a hilarious way to describe a rap battle.
It's true though, right? Slam poetry, you know, like.
He said, "Yo, what was that Forrest Gump line from the first one?" I said, "Foaming at the mouth like a Forrest Gump looking chihuahua with rabies and mad because ain't no bitch want to have your babies." Because he would, like, all his pictures and shit, he'd always have this white shit in the corners of his mouth. You know, those sloppy kind of people that just don't pay attention to that shit.
Got the little fucked up part of their hair they slept on and stuff.
Yeah, dude, like, they just don't have any care in the world what they look like. So, and he does look like Forrest Gump a lot. And so it just made sense.
Yeah.
He has big chihuahua energy, so.
I don't even know, man. I want to be. My thing is like, it's one of the reasons why I don't really play a ton of ball no more. You don't know this about me, so I haven't played a ton of ball. Right, I did a little bit this spring. I cut down, played some ball, did that whole thing, but I haven't been playing a whole ton. Really, what I've been doing, man, like ball became so egotistical and full of conflict. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't that seem crazy? But it really did. First off, it died during COVID. There wasn't nobody playing ball.
Facts.
You look like a psycho if you went up to somebody saying, "Hey, man, you want to play some basketball?" They're like, "Don't touch me." It was like spraying your eyes. That was weird. I was trying to get hoops in, man, but I went like 8 months without playing ball there during COVID.
Yeah.
So yeah, just getting up shots. So I quit playing ball for a while, and then I realized, man, there's so much pride in basketball, right? Like you swatting people's balls, you dunking on people, you growling at them and stuff. Like you sound like DMX on a track. Yeah, I mean, and like I realized that's the same with rap, and it's one of the things that I kind of quit enjoying about rap games, how egotistical it was, to the point where people wouldn't even give good music a shot. You know what I mean? And I got so sick of making really, really good music, and people were so busy listening to, you know, you see people who don't support your music for the simple reason of it's not popular to support your music, right? And that used to just like drive me nuts, man. And
Yep.
I was always like, man, it sucked putting so much work into it and it not really being a thing. So finally, over time, I quit caring. I was like, you know what? I do that stuff for me, man. Like it's just fun for me. It's almost like, you know, talk about slam poetry. It's almost like therapeutic, you know what I mean, to make music. And when you got songs, you know, you built up and you just want to put them out, you want to work on them, you want to do things. And like this project, man, it's got tons of personal, like there's songs that I wrote now, like in the last couple of months, but they reflect the whole grand scheme of my life. And like one of the big things that I'm trying to do with this album is take the pride out of it, right? Like, you know, so it's kind of an interesting project. Like I'm trying not to rap about myself throughout the whole song while also telling stories about myself to an extent, you know what I mean? Like
I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Dude, it's going to be cool. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody, you know, it's your verse. I'm never going to put a parameter on what an artist is going to do, you know, what I would like them to do, but it's just going to be an interesting, I think it's going to be a really fun thing. And like the couple of songs that I got put together so far, I'm just stoked over. Like they couldn't have turned out better, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Actually,
when do you think you're going to be sending that over?
Realistically, any day. I just sent you a song. Why didn't I send you that beat, right? Like, I don't know. I just send you a couple of beats.
Oh, yeah, if you have the beat already to the song. I mean, I don't know if you've recorded anything to it yet. I
got a couple. Yo, I better get off of here, though, my friend. I got to wrap it up, call it a night, get a little workout in here. Like I told you, man, not only do I have those squat racks in the gym down there, but I built this thing here in the living room, and like I try my hardest to get the use out of it. Another squat rack. What is this? I forget what the brand is, but Proform, man, really, really nice. They make good equipment.
I can't wait to have my own house and have like a workout space and shit. It's gonna be so fire, bro. Like it's so like even this, dude. Like I'm grateful that we get to stay at the in-laws while I'm like building up my businesses and shit. But
awesome,
dude, when we get our own space and I have like a podcasting room and like a workout room, like it's just like
office, space for family, space for kids, dogs, spread your wings, space for tons of clothes,
lots of land,
lots of plants.
When I become successful, I am 1,000% buying land in Wyoming. That's all I know.
Do it, man.
First of all, no capital gains taxes. That's important.
Oh shoot! Hey man, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna have to hop out of here. Thank you for having me, man. It's been a blast.
Absolutely, bro.
We need to catch up. I'm gonna send you some music. Let's do it, man. I'm so stoked. Like, you've always been a stand-up guy, man. I'm just like I said, there were several people that I wanted to be on this thing, and you were one of them, man.
Fuck yeah. As soon as you send that to me, I'm fucking there like swimwear, bro.
In there like swimwear. Hey, man, have a good night. Pleasure talking with you, brother.
Love you, bro. Be good.
Son, see you, man.
Peace. So I was thinking about doing a clubhouse room after this, and I don't know who's watching with me. I see a couple people still watching. Who's here? Is that Jeremy that's here? And I was thinking about hopping into Clubhouse and doing like an AMA. It's Ron. All right. I was thinking about doing an Ask Me Anything on like hemp. And then and like, you know, my hemp, my project, growing cannabis in general. Like I don't know, like I don't know how to lump that all into one, but I was thinking about hopping into Clubhouse because I don't think there's any rooms going on right now. Let me double check. That's the only reason I'm keeping this live open. Oh, there is the insiders room is kind of, they're going in there. But there's only 13 people. I probably could do something. Let's see. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll be overthinking this shit. All right. Well, if I do, actually, I could just go live again. That's what I'll do. But if I go live again, I'm only gonna go live on Twitch. Shit, I'm editing and listening, so I'm in. Okay. You know what? Or do I just keep the live rolling? Do I just keep the live rolling? That's probably the best thing to do. Facebook likes the length. They like the girth. So it's it's good. Let me adjust what you're looking at on Reddit, guys. Sorry. The format's probably crazy. This is crazier. Let's go with this. This is so much better. Oh wait, no, this is what I could do. All right, let me fix this. I'm looking ridiculous. This is hilarious. I love more tunes. All right, let me play some more tunes while I get Reddit fixed and while I get a Clubhouse room going. Let me play something from You're Welcome 2. You're Welcome 3. Sorry, YW3. Which was an album with two of my best friends. One being Casher, who I made YW2 and YW, which stands for You're Welcome. And let's see, what song should we play? So the very first song, I'll just play you the intro to the album. How about that? It's called The Rundown. I go first, and then Matt Omas MG, you go second, and then Casher is last, and the chorus is Casher. I'm on a run, they trying to come for me. I'm on a run, they trying to come for me. I'm on a run, they trying to come for me.
They want me locked away, never been one to play. I'm like a one a day, never invite them in but they stay. Tell us to stop at place, what if I want my space? Fuck it, I'm not afraid, I'm getting bored, okay? So I'm taking off for the hills, I'm eating what I could kill. You ain't going against my will, no telling no I won't squeal. Guess it's fuck how I feel, holding on to my steering wheel. Speeding off, you can't see my tail, hold on tight spot till get real. Hold up. Ever since I left, y'all felt the shit. Let the peace you can't feel if you ain't legit. Yeah, I've been calmly laid off. No clipping, put me in danger, but no one ever did shit. Steady developing to be better than I've been. If I'm mentioned as a legend, then what do I even care? But the money and the fame, all I wanted was respect. You see me walking in, know you break your neck. Try to stop me, but they can't. Sorry, dog, you crown me as the champ. You know when it comes down to it, you and your crew can't keep up with my camp. You cannot stop me from being the man. Never go forward or ever show my hand. Bring all your homies so they can be fans, just like you. Stay big mad. Rah.
Being in your bag ain't really what you want to flaunt. But you can go away in chains if that is what you want. Everything you say been incriminating. Boy, I really do this, you just imitating.
I'm on the run, they tryna come. I'm on the run, they trying to come for me. I'm on the run, they trying to come for me. I'm on the run, they trying to come for me. I should have been locked away. I let up a shot today. You cannot talk to me. Why? I'm on the block with gang. Okay. We do not follow no lanes. No, we are not the same. You can say anything in the world, just know what it is if you mention my name. I'm going harder than walking in pain. Think about Anakin, how we just changed. Think about putting the space in the face. Think about putting you back in your place. Looking up, steering the ship and the sinking. I'm thinking a minute till I'm in the grave. You cannot fuck with me, nobody touching me. Victor security, know what I'm saying? Hop in the ride, baby girl, roll up the Dutchess. I call her Duchess, she call me daddy. She rubbing the burner when she touching on me. She begging to touch it, I tell her it's nothing. I let her shoot it, both of us vibing. Nobody touches, I got a history violent. Don't be the one who go try it, thinking I won't be the one who go bust it. You've been a nerd, but I've been a thug. I'm talking a bird to what is a bug. All of this out, but I got a suck. I'ma let it off, bet all of you run. I'ma let it off, but fuck it, I'm on. Get your body right here like fuck it, I'm gone. Suck my dick, I'm lit, no bomb. Man, I ain't even gonna finish this song.
Being in your bag ain't really what you wanna flaunt, but you can go away in chains if that is what you want. Everything you say been incriminating. Boy, I really do this, you just imitating.
I'm on the run, they trying to come for me. Yeah, I'm on the run, but they trying to come for me. Yeah, I'm on the run and they trying to come for me. Yeah, I'm on the run and they trying to come. You ain't gonna lock me away. I'm at the top of the chain. Sick of these rappers, they capping. I'm asking like, why are you copying me? Step your game up, no excuses. I'm adapting to this new shit. I ain't act like it's a nuisance. I can't show y'all where that noose is, cause you end up with that rope around your neck like it's a scar. And you try to flex, but I'm up with your bitch in the law. Give me praise like I'm a law. Got that staff like I'm Jafar. Got you tended, but be careful. Shawty mounts behind the bar. Go to the pier, head to the dock. Find me a rope and then tie up a rock. Hang up the side, let the shit drop. Tie to the other side is the op. Now matter of fact, I get a boat. Don't want the body to come back afloat. I'm all about that you reap what you sow. You getting fucked like you grabbing a soul.
Cash was so
Let
dope.
hold your breath, block your nose. You were some hoes. If you were staying place in the role, I wouldn't test on a furrowed road. But you done force my hand, and I'm not a forceful man. But I go from like 1,000 grit to being some coarseful sand.
What the fuck is that? Why did it just play this? That's not what's supposed to play after that. Yeah, that's off YW3. That shit's fire. I always forget how dope that album is. Let's see. Wow, my solo song made it as one of the top songs. It's the second song? Is that right? Nah. So we each had one solo song. So mine was the third highest song. Okay. I'll play my solo one. Just cause. Oh wait, I'll play number 2 first. I'll play the second highest one. No Gravity. I'm ready to start this clubhouse. I'm gonna do it. I do gotta pee first. I'm gonna go pee. Enjoy the tunes.
I've been up for days on the surface of the sun, trying to dig my way down into the core. Scorched by the flame, still smile like it's fun. So you tripping if you think I'm scared of war. There's no gravity. Yeah. No gravity.
How many people have tried to kill me and fail, yeah? How many times should I have ended up locked up in a cell, yeah? How many haters talk behind my back after they wish me well? How many times can I make the same mistakes? Never gonna learn from my L's. This is the way that it's gotta be when I was young, yeah. I was a prodigy, had no commodities that whole time. They wanted to beat the shit out of me. No one ever did shit though, yeah. Used to let it bother me, it hit me upside. Everyone dipped, only cash by my side. Fuck friends, the Mac came for the ride. Now it's KOA till I die, yeah. I don't know why so many try to test me when I am Gretzky, Lionel Messi, and the whiskey rolled in the one, so it's highly likely you cannot test me. Highly protected, true full of shooters. Soon as they land, they can bang it on sight. We are just a different breed of animal. How the fuck you expect it to ever be a fair fight when
I've been up for days on the surface of the sun, trying to dig my way down into the core. Scorched by the flame, still smile like it's fun. So you tripping if you think I'm scared of war. There's no gravity. Yeah. There's no gravity.
Yeah. Who the fuck you think I am? scary type, not your friend. I got a short list of acquaintances. We don't fuck with y'all. Y'all are atheists to a God flow. Let me bring it to you. Devil with me, God praying to you. I ain't really trying to kill no more, but hallelujah, put a hallelujah. Spit him in the middle with a razor, cut him up like a put work on the table. I'm all the way able, I can disable anybody stepping like a foot and get mangled. Ho, snipers on the roof, we shoot angles. Use the boot to shoot you with bangers. Who can do what I do? I dare you, try to follow me. Nobody trying to get me to do what I do when I do it. The earth falls, gravity gone too. Caught him in a second, I got loose. Looking at my record, I reckon the grit loose. Trying to get involved with it, I don't really think it was a part of it. Honestly, I don't even look when I shoot. I just know I hit when I hoop. Bitch, you a shoot.
I've been up for days on the surface of the sun, trying to dig my way down into the core. Scorched by the flame, still smile like it's fun. So you tripping if you think I'm scared of war. There's no gravity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no gravity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can never get a break, but I don't show it in the face. Smart enough when I move about that I'm never catching that case. Adrenaline all in my blood, and I ain't even in shape. But I show my enemies love. Don't wait till they make a mistake. Boy, this cake, stir up batter if you wanna know what matters. I've been eating off this platter while you settling for average. I'm on fire lately, getting higher lately. Every project I'm completing, it come with a side of gravy. Who you moderating? I'm swinging back with a bat, not a fist. Matter of fact, I'm a beat about as mad as it gets. I don't have to resist you. A fairly inaccurate picture, don't scare even half me to death. I don't wanna slow it to show it, cause I'm a poet and you barely ever been above it. Know that you below it and you been independent. Know I'm independent, I'm a veteran and get it better than I ever been. King. I've been up for days on the surface of the sun, trying to dig my way down into the core. Scorched by the flame, still smile like it's fun. So you tripping if you think I'm scared of war.
Right.
There's no gravity. Yeah, yeah. No gravity. Yeah, yeah. No gravity.
Girl, how I love you, I can't love myself. Stay awake, I wish I'm someone else. Girl, how I love you, I can't love myself. Stay awake, I wish I'm
Before this song plays, just to update people that are watching the live stream, I just finished my show with Dylan, and I started a Clubhouse to do an AMA on growing cannabis, on hemp, and about my hemp NFT project. I really want people to pick apart my hemp NFT project. Like, ask me questions. I want to be able to create a comprehensive list of an FAQ for potential new token owners to have more confidence in the project, because it is, I think I did a pretty good job on it. The community is responding well to it, and yeah, I'm trying to definitely get it out there, and I know the way to do that is to give value. So if you have any questions about growing cannabis, about hemp, about NFT projects, releasing your own, about my hemp NFT project specifically, that would be dope. So I started that room on Clubhouse. I'm gonna stay open until 11:20, and I guess I can't. If I keep playing songs from this album, I'm gonna get kicked off Facebook soon, because for some reason when we upload it, it does that shit automatically. It's annoying, even though I own it. Or we own it, but it's silly. I'll play the rest of this song though. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, the Terror Apothecary website is now up. Let me finish this dab, and I'll get it on the screen what it is. Please check that out. I was up till 5 a.m. setting that up.
I'm so hard on myself lately, it's a miracle I survive. Thoughts can kill a man when they're like mine. Come live in my mind. How do I be a better man for you? Try to express how I feel, which I fail to do. Regardless how difficult I am, I never abandon you. It disappear even when I feel down and miserable. Never been a fan of giving up, I don't plan to lose. I'm just a lonely stoner who happened to strike a match that lit a flame until everything became a fire, yeah. Always peak performance, my form ain't hit its final yet. Drag it to the maximum, they be thinking I'm someone else. I guess I get it, thoughts are too complex to guess. I'm the fucking boss in the building, from being broke to the path to millions. Feel like everyone in my way, ain't no time for feelings. I'd rather suffer and just conceal. I'm sorry, sincerely.
Girl, I love you, I can't love myself. Each day I wake up wishing someone else. Girl, I love you, I can't love myself. Each day I
Fat
wake
Dabs over here,
up
folks.
wishing someone else.
I say that I'm real, but how can I be when I don't know who I am? I might feel disease. Anxiety makes it so that I cannot breathe. But you wanna know how I feel as fine as can be. Try not to let it control me, cause underneath I'm going insane from thoughts of the doubt. And the thing that I'll never know is why it's attached and won't leave. Even though I've been working through it, never enough, cause somehow it still shows up. I just hope that someday it leaves me alone, cause I'm sick of going through motions just to come back to the place of unknown. And knowing that there's no hope just makes me feel so hopeless. And I started drinking so long and my life was so close to ruin. But here I am, I'm still moving, bitch. I'm a man on a mission who won't listen to bitching, cause winning is the only condition to living. Fuck quitting, we living and breathing, so go and get it. They told me just to love myself, but I never listened.
Who's all watching? There's still 3 people in here, so is it still you, Ron? You listening in the background? Should I keep playing music? Oh, everybody's talking about the VCon announcement right now. It looks like that's coming out tomorrow at noon. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. I'm just grinding on this show, just doing what we can. I'm actually gonna end it on Reddit, I think. I'll play one more song, and I'll get off Reddit. What should I play? I think this is a good one. The flow on this is crazy.
Welcome to the jungle where people pretend they love you, hoping someday someone means it whenever they say they got you. I don't know why, but lately you feel like I'm in a bubble looking around at the whole world like what the hell is it come to? Everybody believing in something that's so untrue. We all got a bunch of dreams hoping they come true. Just cause something is for me doesn't mean it's for you. And I don't know what to believe. Are you telling the truth? Cause I've been crying in the sky at night, seen a lot of things but never got in sight. How many times must I bleed on a mic just to show some people who won't see my light? That I'm gonna shine, just trying to get mine. Don't need anyone to see it, go ahead, stay blind. When you realize your mistake, don't come for mine. Cause you know that snakes in the grass gotta die. Why do they be trying me time and time? They must not be used to a mind like mine. Why do I always say that I'm fine, I'm blind? I just wanna be better every day I'm alive. Cause I got no time for that fakeness. Stay over there with that hatred. Feel like I entered the matrix. Cause I changed and they still on the same shit, yeah. How many times can I make the same mistakes? Yeah, till I find a way to make it out the pain. When I find a way, I swear I'll make a change. So that I'll be the same. I guess I'm just the same. How many times can I make the same mistakes? Yeah, till I find a way to make it out the pain. When I find a way, I swear I'll make a change. So that I'll be the same. I guess I'm just the same. Damn. I'm just trying to be a better man. How can I do that when I feel like I got ropes tied all around my hands? How can I change when the people all around me just don't understand? Start drama for no reason, like I just wanna be better. Damn. Watch as my friendships all dissolve, changed up like the leaves in the fall. Wondering when I leave, while I'm gone, then they act like they were there when I get on. I don't hate you, I'm just so beyond all these people that I've gone on and on about too many times. Please just move along. I don't need you, swear to God. Never running back to those who cause me hurt. Never carry your weight if you ain't gonna put in work. Never feel ashamed when inside I'm feeling hurt. There goes another lie, man, I'm the worst. War going on with my ego and my heart. One searches for light, one thrives in the dark. Probably why I have a hard time finding the mark. Cause I realize it don't matter when everything is your fault. And it got me thinking, why do they be trying me time and time? They must not be used to a mind like mine. Why do I always say that I'm fine, I'm lying? I just wanna be better every day I'm alive. So I got no time for that fakeness. Stay over there with that hatred. Feel like I entered the matrix. Cause I changed and they still on the same shit, yeah. How many times can I make the same mistakes? Yeah, till I find a way to make it out the pain. When I find a way, I swear I'll make a change. Till then I'll be the same. I guess I'm just the same. How many times can I make the same mistakes? Yeah, till I find a way to make it out the pain. When I find a way, I swear I'll make a change. Till then I'll be the same. I guess I'm just the same.
Bitch, I ain't going nowhere, I got this game all smashed. I don't worry about cash, I just show up my ass and tell them what you want, put your face on that.
I'm back, it's been a long time coming, yeah.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
back, it's been a long time coming. Damn. I can't lie though, this shit feel weird. Yo, I don't know how I've been gone for this long. Stayed in the shadows, I lived in the dark. No, you don't know me, don't care, you are. I just had to laugh when you judge from afar. I remember days I played in the park. I remember people saying I'm not really a leader, I'm playing my part. Fuck, it must suck to be that far off. Yeah, crazy how people judge me wrongly like they don't fucking know me in real life. Feeling depressed and nobody checking up on me. Guess my only option was to write. Think I ever gave a fuck about your opinion when I know you never had to fight? I don't, so guess again, the king is back ahead, step away from the mic. Please. What are you doing? I'm me. What you expect me to be? Someone who don't handle beef? I just finished shit capiche. Yeah, ownership, no lease. Pay me up front for my fees. This album, no more lease. Just me, you won't hear no features. Don't need it. Everyone act like I ain't the leader. Walk into an awkward demeanor. Can't breathe it thicker than either. Either I'm off or you're heated. This whole shit awful. I'm leaving. Energy stay high when you believe in yourself. You see through these heathens. Cause I'm back. It's been a long time coming. Yeah. I'm back, it's been a long time coming.
Thanks for the follow, Blanketed Slate. Appreciate you, bro. Or broette. I say bro to everybody.
I don't need the hate, mouths always stay running, but there's nothing you can do, it's been a long time coming. I would never let another man ever tell me my worth, that'd be the worst. How could you ever tell me my value, sir? You don't do work, I make movements, you just ride waves. All you do surf, drown in my thoughts. If you ever jumped in, all of you dying, pull up in a hearse. Yeah, you're not original, who did it first? Stop acting hard if you wearing a purse. Pull out a hammer and let it disperse. Your actions never match up with your words. Stuck with the cannon, it gon' get you hurt. Take it direct if you get on my nerves. Why be fake? I just tell on the swerve. Order the drama, that's what you get served. I am the leader, so call me the general. Probably why your chick won't be on my genitals. Told her to suck it and she took it literal. Call that bitch Uber cause she never let it go. Tell her it's secret, so don't let it get to you. But I don't want that trash can. Just stay in your vestibule, son. I don't know why they be talking to me like I ain't an OG. And this shit since 2003, what you want from me? How many times have I slaughtered a beat? And besides Cash O, Chad, Petrucci, and a few others who fucking with me. I don't know, you can decide. Right after you hear the album, go ahead, Pete, yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like y'all could be a lot fucking louder than that. How the fuck you doing tonight, Providence? Yeah. Yo, I go by the name of A-Tech. This is my boy Organic.
God, I miss that. I really do. I really miss that so much. Performing in front of crowds, screaming your name and shit. It's a good time, man. It's a real good time. That's one of the best feelings. That's why I think I like doing panels, like panel discussions so much, because it's like I get to give value to a crowd of people about my expertise, so it's really cool. Blanketed Slate on Reddit. I didn't know people were downvoting. I had my buddy on for the first like hour and 40 minutes, and then I started a clubhouse room, which I'm actually about to end because nobody came in, but they're making a VFriends announcement, so everybody's talking about it. So that makes sense. So I don't really care. I'm about to hop in that room too, actually. But thank you for stopping by and following. I'm tired right now. I'm low energy. Don't mind me. I literally was up till 5 a.m. and then was up at 9 and working all day up until now. It's 11:20. So I'm definitely gonna head over to the clubhouse. Make sure you hit the follow on Reddit if you're still watching. I saw a lot of watchers on there, as always. And Ron, yeah, let's shoot over to the clubhouse. If you need a clubhouse invite, let me know. I can get that done too. Woo! I need to hit my second win real quick. All right, about to hit this clubhouse. I would do it while I'm on here, but some people don't like that, so I'll end this. So peace, y'all. Reddit and Twitch. I will see you guys on Sunday because I stream from this channel for our show on Sunday on Reddit, and then this channel on Twitch as well. So don't miss that. That's more fun. That's even more fun. We just smoke weed and talk about current events, and sometimes we have friends on. So we'll see. But thank you guys for watching and stopping by. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good vibes to you.